The locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Atlanta Hawks. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a value contributor, that could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Johnson and Okongwu man the post position. C.J. McCollum out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Daniels in at the 3 spot. And for New York, Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5, patrolling the paint. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Now here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Brunson. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. New York moving the ball around. On deep, Brunson cans it from downtown.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
3-0. Johnson against Hart. Takes a 3. McCollum no good. New York with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Towns, the screen. From the top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Brunson. Launches it. Johnson with the rebound. Brunson against McCollum. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Daniels against Brunson. To the middle. Daniels with the steal. Johnson the pass to Okongwu. And here's McCollum for 3. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. There's the 3. New York missing again. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here's Johnson outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Anunoby outside. On the wing, Bridges. And the Knicks miss again.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Here come your Knicks City answers, everyone. Get back for them.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 5. Hart outside. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on Bridges. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah, we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Now here's Towns. Still scoreless. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Johnson, the pass to McCollum. And here's Daniels. It's Okongwu, top of the key. Count that one. Okongwu's now got 6.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Knicks trail by 6. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
It's to Alexander Walker. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the first team.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
And the second free throw, good. Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender, has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Knicks trail by 5. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Hart outside, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him, and stolen by Okongwu. Johnson, the pass to Okongwu.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Brunson against McCollum. A 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Daniels. Alexander Walker with the ball. Towns on him, and that one good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brunson's got 8 points.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Brunson against McCollum. To the paint. Bridges with the steal.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
The Knicks have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And Hart drops them both. The Hawks leading by 5. McCollum with the bounce pass. Okongwu a screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Towns with the steal. Here's Brunson. Plays it up and banks it in. 10 points for him.
And how about Towns' activity level there? Sensing an opportunity and going for it on the steal.
Back to Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on Bridges. Driving inside. A 3 from McCollum. Knocks it loose. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Here's Brunson. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. McCollum kicks to Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on Bridges. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brunson. That one misses. Good D by McCollum. Alexander Walker on the wing. Johnson outside. Fires it up. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, fans. It's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Keep on dancing. Let's see it. Sit down.
For New York, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Kuminga against Anunoby. Anunoby slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Riza Shea with it. Defended by Bridges. Shoots from 8. And it's Riza Shea missing.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Here's Alvarado. Anunoby finds Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Healed from outside. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Knicks trail by 5. It's Robinson high post.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Clarkson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Fighting his way inside. Clarkson shows good body control.
There's 1:40 left in the first. Here's Newell. Robinson with the block. And a fast break now for New York. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Here's Vincent. He's defended by Alvarado. Healed against Clarkson. Trying to end the drought. Here's Newell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboard right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now, here is Robinson. Still yet to score. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Now here's McCollum. He's defended by Alvarado. Healed against Clarkson. Healed, can't hit. Now here's Shem. T right on him. Inside. And that one's good. Towns.
When you have that kind of size advantage, you just need to go right to the rim.
25.
And McCollum puts up a deep 3, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Okongwu for the Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Zachary Rizachet. Kuminga out there with Bradley. Then it's Hield, and it's McCollum in at the point guard position.
A true highlight of Richard's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Hield against Clarkson. Down low. And then Robinson slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the score by New York. Here's Bradley, off the left rim and out.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Outside, Kuminga. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Good decision making by Hill, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Alvarado passes to Towns. Pass to Shamet. A three ball. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
And has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Ricochet. He's covered by Shamet. A fader. And it's Ricochet missing. New York trailing. Alvarado with it. No scoring in this one. They now take the lead.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
Toss to Ricochet. Back to McCollum. Latre. Rebounded by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Alvarado. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's the screen. To halt the run. And the rejection by Towns. Alvarado with it. Now defended by McCollum. Clarkson outside. Unable to get that one. Good D by Hill. Kuminga with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hawks ball.
So for the Knicks, OG Anunoby's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. Now here's McCollum. 6 points for him. Brunson with some nice D.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Karl-Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back to you, Kevin.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Jason Daniels comes in for Rizachet. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Heel. So it's the Hawks now. They trail by 6. It's McCollum on the wing.
Oh, what a finish! Good. And how about that move by McCollum, keeping the defense guessing?
Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. At the elbow, it's Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Bridges with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Atlanta ball.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 4. Kuminga, screen on Brunson. McCollum against Brunson. Stolen by Anunoby. Lets it go with the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Knicks?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Hey, I'd like to also shout out the way they've defended. Already they've recorded some really good shot blocks.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Kuminga, screen on Brunson. Here's McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Josh Hart. Atlanta shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
First free throw is good.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Hawks making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Hart outside. Now Bridges. Brunson outside. Towns kicks to Brunson. Another shot. The kick out to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
Alexander Walker finds Daniels. Now here's McCollum over Brunson. The Hawks again can't hit. So, Clark, let me ask you, what makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy.
Take a break.
And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's giving the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so McCollum will bring it up for Atlanta. 11-point game. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Bridges. McCollum against Brunson. Rebound by the Hawks. Into the lane. Just 5 on the clock. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
New York ball.
And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Kuminga's come in for C.J. McCollum. The Knicks leading by 11. Robinson up top. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Brunson, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Hey, fans, we want to get loud. And we've got the perfect team to help. Your Knicks 7th squad.
The Knicks leading by 11. Bridges outside. Got a piece of it. Daniels with the steal. To the inside. Stolen by Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson a screen on Daniels. Hart. Robinson kicks to Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Goes back up. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 11. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. Here's Johnson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's rebounded by New York. Alvarado with it. Bridges a screen on Daniels. And it's Alvarado missing. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And that one's good. Daniels.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Anunoby outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's the three. Drills it from outside. Anunoby's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu a screen. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, what you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now, here's Anunoby. 5 points in the game.
Jonathan Kuminga. First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
That's good from Anunoby.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. Kispert's checked in for the Hawks. No free throws, good from Anunoby. The Hawks trail by 12. Kispert dishes to Johnson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Daniels. Shoots over Anunoby. Daniels, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Hawks shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple. New York leading by 12. Hart the pass to Clarkson. Misses from close range. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now, Alexander Walker. Back to Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Clarkson taking his time here. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Kispert dishes to Okongwu. That cuts the lead to single digits. Okongwu's now got 12 in the game. Clarkson outside. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. Whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
From your pocket by Arena Entertainment.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
New York leading by 8. And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Jalen Brunson. Hey, Allie, what have you heard?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from his injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
Allie, thanks as always.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
They've got Towns. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, guys, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Kevin, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Now McCollum, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last three-pointer. From downtown, they get it back. And Johnson is right there.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Here's Brunson. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Bridges outside. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to McCollum. Johnson with a screen on top. McCollum kicks to Okongwu. Basket good. Now just a 5-point New York lead.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Johnson with a screen on Bridges. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Hart. Bridges up top. Defended by Alexander Walker. And here's Towns. To stop the drought, he lays it in. Towns has got 9.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 10. Outside Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Johnson with a screen on Bridges. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Brunson against McCollum. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room, and the shot is long.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here is Daniels. Lays it up near the glass.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now here's Brunson. 14 points for him. Over McCollum, and that one's good. Brunson. He's got 16.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Pass to McCollum. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Brunson. Towns the screen. Brunson with a clean look. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Daniels now top of the key. Johnson the pass to Okongwu. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Here's Alexander Walker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Hard against Johnson. Bridges passes to Towns. That one goes. Count it. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. You got awesome touch, plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 lb.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to McCollum. Hard against Johnson. Daniels dishes to McCollum. Just 4 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Daniels, no good. The Knicks leading by 4. Hart kicks to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Bridges outside. And they get it back. Offensive rebound. Launches a 3. Headshot off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Anunoby outside. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him. Dominguez come in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Into the lineup for the Hawks. 0.
Towns finds Bridges. Now here's Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And so McCollum will bring it up for Atlanta. In the corner, Daniels. Pass to Johnson. McCollum left side. Shot clock at 6. Over Brunson. McCollum no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Brunson against Johnson. Brunson outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And he saw a lane, and Brunson decides to challenge it. Doesn't take but a sliver of daylight for him to be aggressive.
And the first one drops for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Towns. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Hart. And then for Atlanta, Zachary Rizachet's checked in for Okongwu. Buddy Hield comes in for Daniels. And Vincent subbed in for McCollum. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
It's time for T-shirts. Who wants a T-shirt? Get on your feet. Make some noise. Time to get loud now, everyone, because it's time for a T-shirt talk.
Pass to Kuminga. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, if you give Ricochet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Bridges outside. Clarkson finds Anunoby. Bridges outside. And the three ball is good.
A capable shooter from all three levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Knicks lead, 68-60.
Clarkson against Hield. Johnson the screen. Three-pointer. Hield can't hit. By Kuminga. Johnson inside. Guarded by Robinson. And it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Hield.
Right there. Hield creating for his teammate. Unselfish play that time.
Clarkson outside. Robinson a screen on Hield. Clarkson for three. And it's Ricochet with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 6. That's a 2 from Hield. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Clarkson kicks to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the three. Bridges misses. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Ricochet with it. Defended by Bridges. Hield outside. Pocket 6. Inside. Stolen by Brunson. Brunson up top. Covered by Hield. Brunson against Kuminga. Brunson right side. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
And that one's good. Ricochet. Ricochet's got 4 points now in the quarter. Brunson the pass to Bridges. Shoots over Ricochet. Bridges shot. Good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Hield sets the pick for Ricochet. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Hield with a screen on Brunson. Here's Vincent. Off target from outside. The Knicks lead by 6. Brunson finds Clarkson. The shot, no good. Good D by Hield. Down low, here's Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
That's from...
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead 5-4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the... So with Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. McCollum is out there with Buddy Hield. And then there's Zachary Rizachet. Then it's Kuminga. And Gay is in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Rizachet. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Robinson a screen on Hield. Pass to Robinson. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by the Hawks.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Nailed from three-point land.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Rizachet thrives in that role.
Alvarado with it. He is guarded by McCollum. Alvarado passes to Robinson. Outside, Towns. Pass to Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Shamet missing. The Hawks trailing. Hield outside. Now Kuminga. He's covered by Shamet. Kicks it out to McCollum. Another 3 for Atlanta.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You gotta chase McCollum off those corners.
Now Alvarado. Pass to Robinson. And here's Towns. Defended by Kuminga. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now here's McCollum. Lets it fly. Gay misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Towns. Inside. Robinson down low. Pass to Shamet. To the paint. And Robinson throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
74-72.
Now here's McCollum. He's defended by Alvarado. Here's Rizachet. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Towns, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Look, how do you come up with a strategy to defend Towns on a night like this? I'm anxious to see you try.
Now here's McCollum. Shoots over Alvarado. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from McCollum.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. And a change for the Hawks. Johnson's checked in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And Brunson gets it to go.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
74.
Here's Ricochet. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Out to Brunson. Floats one up. Outside, Towns. Here's Robinson. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 6.
80-74.
Here's Ricochet. He's guarded by Anunoby. Pass to Johnson. Hield sets the pick for Johnson. A three from McCollum. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
McCollum, no good. And the Knicks with possession. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And Brunson, here we go. And he makes that one.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Daniels comes in for Zachary Ricochet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Hield.
One shot.
The Hawks trail by 11. To the middle. Towns with the steal. Hart outside. Back to Brunson from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 7 rebounds in.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pulls from the top of the key. McCollum, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Brunson the pass to Towns. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's McCollum. That one's not going to go. Good D by Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 9 points for Mikal Bridges. McCollum feeling it out a bit. A fadeaway. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Anunoby. Banked in off the glass. Anunoby's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Atlanta's shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Here's Okongwu. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Towns against Okongwu. And here's Towns. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Cullen passes to Alexander Walker. It's good from long range. Alexander Walker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta. McCollum against Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. On the wing, Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Hawks trail by 9. Daniels finds Alexander Walker. Daniels, a screen on Bridges. Back to Daniels. Shoots the 3. Can't hit that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Brunson. Atlanta with the rebound. Daniels with it. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Daniels. Okongwu with the screen for Daniels. Okongwu kicks to McCollum. Daniels from outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Brunson against McCollum. Hard outside. Towns a screen on Okongwu. Here we've got Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Okongwu pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now McCollum. Johnson outside. Letzler's a 3. Now McCollum. Down low. Gets it to go.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
The Knicks leading by 7. Now Brunson. Puts it right back up and in.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
92-83.
Brunson against McCollum.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able to muscle these shots in.
Now, here's Bridges. He's covered closely. Brunson.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Jalen Brunson at the line to shot.
Good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Outside Bridges. Brunson scanning the floor. Layup, no good. The Hawks trail by 8. 1:02 left to play in the final quarter. Now Okongwu. Oh, what a finish.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
New York's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Now, Anunoby from outside. Johnson rips down the board.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here.
It falls!
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Mikal Bridges at the line, 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Here's Johnson. Here's Okongwu. That does not go. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Jalen Hudson at the line, 2 shots.
Free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot.
Now McCollum launches it. Johnson outside, beyond the arc. Puts up a 3. That shot no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.